All right. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, I'm gonna call this special session of Van Zandt County Commissioners to order at 9:04 a.m. on February the 7th. We have a quorum. Commissioner Pearson is out ill. Are there any general announcements? No. Public comments. We have one person that has signed up for public comments. It's Ann Nelson to speak on item number 4. Yes. And item number 4 is the canvass of the special runoff election for Texas House District 2. Pardon? I don't think she's going to go more than 5 minutes.
No, it's going to be very short.
Okay.
I wanted to tell everybody good morning, and I'm Ann Nelson. I'm with the Van Zandt County Democratic Party. I'm an election worker. I worked at the HD2 runoff election, and I just wanted to come and say that from my perspective, I thought the process went really, really well. No problems with the equipment. I hope the voters had a really positive experience when they voted. And I just wanted to mention that when things go well, we kind of forget that there's been a lot of planning, a lot of hours, a lot of commitment to make that happen. So I wanted to thank the county clerk's office and their staff, really appreciative of their efforts and also for their support in answering questions about the project. So thank you.
Thank you, Ann.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate you very much.
you are correct. There were many hours put into that. I would come up here and find all of this the county clerk's office staff working diligently, busy bees. So thank y'all for what you've done. With that, we will move on to item number 4. Discuss, consider the canvass of the January 30th, 2024 special runoff election for Texas House District 2. I believe Shannon Maddox will be.
Good morning,
Thank you.
everybody. I'm Shannon Maddox, pardon me, with the county clerk's office. We had a total of 5,294 voters for this election. We ended up casting 5,290 ballots. We had 4 fleeing voters, 2 in early voting. I'm so sorry, and 2 on election day. Early voting, we had a total of 2,272 people vote, with ballots counting 2,270. Election day, we had 2,844 people vote and 2,842 ballots cast. We mailed out 277 ballots and had 186 returned. Out of that, 10 of the ballots were rejected, so we counted a total of 176 mail ballots. We did have 10 provisional ballots, 5 during early voting, 5 on election day. Out of those, only 2 were counted and accepted by the ballot board. The Jill Dutton received 2,814 total votes. Brent Money received 2,467 total votes. That includes mail, early, and election day. Do you have any questions for me?
What does fleeing mean?
Fleeing means where the voter came in, they voted their ballot, put it in the ballot box or the ballot scanner, and left before it was accepted. If there's something wrong with that, the ballot is rejected, and at that point, there's nothing the voter or the staff can do except spoil that ballot. So the state calls that a fleeing voter. So, like I said, we had 2 in early voting and 2 on election day.
Are there any questions for Shannon?
I got,
Okay.
and normally I wouldn't ask questions, I didn't understand what it is, and see what happens.
Mhm.
But in this particular race, I don't really understand how it happened.
Okay.
And so I want to ask this question, that the number of ballots involved isn't enough to sway the election by complicated votes. do you have an undervote when there's only one question on ballot?
We did have several voters that actually came in, thought somebody else was gonna be on the ballot, had already received their ballot, and decided they didn't vote for
Didn't
either
check
one.
it, but they ran it
Exactly.
through.
So they go ahead and cast the ballot. And they're given at that point the option to either cast as is or spoil it. And they chose to cast it as is because it was rejected as a blank ballot.
So they just wanted to show up and say, hey, I
Yeah,
showed up to
they showed up to
vote.
vote and they didn't vote for anybody, but they
Exactly.
put their ballot in the machine.
Right.
I just wanted to verify how that would happen, make sure there's not a problem with the machine, especially for the vote.
Right, I
The
understand.
process and
Mhm.
I can
Right.
speak to that on early voting. We had multiple people come in and they actually said they knew who they were coming to vote for when they walked in. But when they saw the behavior of the people outside with the signs, they chose to vote for neither one of them. That was, we had 2 or 3 people that was their response. And then we had a couple of people, like Shannon said, also that, they thought that the sheriff's race was on there and it wasn't, because they'd already seen signs for the sheriff's on there. And so I can tell of a couple that were, the man said, he came in and once he got in, the matter, longer he sat there to fill his thing in, the matter he got, said he wasn't gonna vote for either one of them because of the way that the people outside behaved. And then also I had several people ask me, why is the sheriff not here? I came in here to vote for the sheriff. And I would explain to them that is the primary election that early voting will start on the 20th.
we verified it, it was definitely left blank by choice. And they just want to-
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
What I wanted to know.
All right, any more questions? Is there a motion to accept the canvas vote? Or the canvas,
Motion.
motion by Commissioner Barton, is there a second? Yep, 2 choices. All right, motion, seconded by Commissioner Melton. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed, like sign, motion passes. Thank you very much, Shannon.
Hey, good job too, Shannon, on your part and all the elected officials, I mean, the officials working that, very good, very good.
Thank you.
So we're prepared for 20,000 in March now? No problem.
20
We're working on it.
25,000, most likely. Discuss item number 5, discuss, consider approving DA's office budget amendment and forfeiture account. Is there somebody from the DA's office that would like to address the court about this item?
Gentlemen, this is, very routine, I never know how much forfeiture money I'm gonna get. Sandy and I actually this year, we didn't even budget a revenue amount, but we parked everything in miscellaneous because I never know what I'm gonna have to spend or whatever, it doesn't make sense, we try to break it down by category. So this is a revenue limit to move, about $29,000, 28 and some change to, vehicle purchase, out of miscellaneous, it's all forfeiture money, it's all my money, go down. Just gotta have your.
Bless you.
Motion to approve.
All right, motion has been made to approve the budget amendment. Is there a second?
Second,
Motion made and second. Any further discussion?
well, that's not gonna buy you a new car vehicle, is it?
It's a used car,
You bring
it's really nice, works for.
good.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Uh,
All those opposed, like sign. Motion passes. Item number 6, adjournment. Is there a motion to
so
adjourn?
move.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Not opposed. Motion carries. We are adjourned at 9:14. Scott can get back to his crisis.
Y'all done a great job.
Sandy.